this episode of TrailTheOutdoors.com. This episode we're going to go over some quick preseason prep. We're going to take a look at our youth bow shoot that we held in Iowa over Labor Day weekend. We're also going to look at some of the grounds that we scouted with Mary Harris and Brandon Mead in Iowa. We've got a quick how-to on the NAP quick fletches. We got our first hit with Steve Augsburger in Wisconsin for the early bow season. And then we got our first harvest on film in Illinois for the Illinois opener. Myself, I took a nice big mature doe. We'll also have a quick look at our new product sponsor, Sure Choice Archery Products, and their bow sight light. Stay tuned. This is what we got to offer.
It's like trying to live forever. It's like trying to stay right.
We're out at one of our northern Illinois spots. It's first week of August. We're setting stands, getting ready for the upcoming season. As you can tell, I'm swatting away the mosquitoes. They are fierce. Right now we're in an area where we got a main trail coming across this tree standpoint here. We got deer coming up out of the soybean field on the other side of the woods here. We got a couple apple trees to our left, so this is going to be a great spot where the deer are going to be moving through, getting from food sources to their bedding spots. Also on the other side of the woods, we got about 4 more fruit trees, 1 pear tree that's going to survive through late fall, usually goes till the end of November. And we got the 3 apple trees that are going to be perfect for early season. So we're going to set some stands here, and then we're going to move to the other side of the woods where we got another set. We're going to be hanging double stands because we're going to be filming our hunts all year long. Pull that this way and just pick it up here. Got our first stand in place. Shooting lane trimmed. Got a shot straight out in front of us along that trail, running right across our path, and we got another shot opening over here. They're feeding up out of the bean field, or we'll catch them coming up out of the bean field across this way, heading over.
Here we'll run through a quick how-to with the NAP quick fletches. Alright guys, just got my Vengeance arrows in. HT1s from Harvest Time Archery. We're based out of Ohio, one of the best arrows to hit the market I think this year. Getting almost 8 more inches of penetration, running next to the full metal jackets. Super excited about shooting these this year. Penetration is just out of this world. You'll notice that I got the bare shaft arrows, so we're also going to be putting on the Nap Twister Vane quick fletches. So this is going to be a quick little how-to as well. I'm super excited to shoot these as well this year. I've read nothing but good things about them. So basically what we got here is a pot of boiling water. It's as simple as sliding this fletch onto the bare shaft of the arrow, dipping it into the boiling water or simmering water, and these things just fletch on within 10 seconds. I mean, it's as easy as that. No more messing with fletching vices or anything like that. I mean, this has made it so easy. The biggest thing is just making sure you let it soak long enough for the glue to adhere to the shaft. Basically, you want to have this clear stretch of plastic backing up right to your nock. You're going to take and kind of pinch this so it's somewhat of a circle when you first start it. Dip it in and just slowly work your way down, and it'll just form straight to the shaft. Just want to put it in nice, slow, even. Give it a couple spins around. Let it soak for a few seconds. Pull it out real quick. You don't want to try melting your nock at all. Spin it off. Put it in for another quick dip. I like to roll it a little bit. Pull it out. And you got a fletched arrow. All you got to do is just let it dry. These babies are ready to
Despite
shoot.
the rain that we had in Iowa, we had about 30 kids show up for the youth bow shoot. They all had an excellent time. We just want to say thanks to everybody that sponsored that event. Everybody from Cabela's to Tom Harris Auctions, TrailTheOutdoors.com, and a few various other small sponsors. We'd also like to thank the Marshalltown High School for letting us use their targets for the youth bow shoot. Unfortunately, with the rain, we didn't film much, but we got a few pictures of a couple happy kids that just got out and had some fun.
Stop a landslide. It's like trying to remember a dream. It's like trying to capture.
Good luck to Mary and Brandon this season. They should be putting down some nice deer in Iowa for us this year on film. Now we're going to head up to Wisconsin for our first sit with Steve Augsburger and a quick look at the Shooter's Choice Archery Supply bow sight light. Steve's a great guy. He's got some great grounds. I look forward to seeing what that guy has to put on the ground this year. I know he's got some trail cam pics of a big buck that he's going to be chasing this year. He's seen him so far during the summer going about a mid 170s, and it's typical. And this thing is just going to be a brute. I can't wait. Steve, stay on him. I know you haven't seen a lot of action lately, but you'll get him down. The rut hasn't even started. Come that time, I know you're going to put him down. So just stick with it, buddy, and we'll see what you can do. Now we're going to head to our first harvest of the season with myself in one of my northern Illinois grounds. I harvest a nice, mature 3.5 to 4.5 year old doe. Super big. It was my first self-film. Unfortunately, I didn't get the kill shot on film, but you definitely hear that arrow smack that doe, and you'll see the doe as we
Alright, guys,
recover it.
it's opening day 2011. On my evening sit, didn't see much activity this morning. I'm going to see if we can get the job done tonight. Got a real big 10-point wide frame buck moving through this area. Just picked him up on the trail camera. We're going to see if we can put him down. See what happens. Alright guys, I just smoked a doe about 10 minutes ago. Whew. I had like 6 of them come in, completely surrounded me. I waited till the big one popped her face out. Had her perfectly broadside at about 18 yards. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the kill shot on film. Otherwise, they would have all busted me. But, shot looked like it might have been a little high, but I'm almost positive I double lunged her. I want to give her about 10 more minutes, and then we'll climb down and go find her.
Just goes to show self-filming isn't easy, and I learned the hard way. I thought it was going to come naturally, but unfortunately I had some troubles, as you can see. At least we got some footage on film. You get to hear that arrow smack that doe, and you see some of the recovery. I know that was a big accomplishment for me, and I was jazzed up about it going into the season. I knew for sure opening day I'd have a deer down. What it would be, I was not sure, but I knew I would get something down. I put in a ton of work in my Northern Illinois property, and it's really paying off. I know the rest of the team has hit the woods pretty hard. I know Dustin and Bryant were in the stand over the weekend filming each other. Dustin got busted out by a doe at 30 yards when he was drawing back. Guys, I know it happens. I know every time I talk to you guys, you're super pumped up. I know you guys are working off some great ground down there in Hancock County, and I can't wait to see what you guys put down this season. Brandon Mead's also been hitting up southeast Iowa on some of his main grounds. He's seen a lot of movement. Unfortunately, he didn't have a cameraman with him, otherwise he'd have a buck on the ground right now. The rest of the team has been putting in some time. Fortunately, they aren't seeing a whole lot, but guys, it'll turn around. The pre-rut isn't even here. The bucks will start chasing soon, so stick to it. We also want to invite you guys over to our forum board. Sign up, go to trailtheoutdoors.com/forum, sign up. More and more people are signing up every day. More and more topic discussions and info are being posted every day. If you got a question, we got an answer. If we don't answer right away, there are plenty of guys on there that'll be more than willing to point you in the right direction, whether it be hunting or fishing related, either or. Also, we want to invite you over to our Facebook page. Click like, post your harvest photos, whether it be hunting and or fishing, and we'll put them up in the end of our videos, which is where we're going to lead to next and end this segment off with. First one's going to be Steve Augsburger's son Sam, who harvested a nice 9-point buck. Sam's 14 years old and a great kid, and I can't be more than proud of him. He's one sharpshooter, and he got that buck on the second day of the opening season during Wisconsin bow season that opened up September 15th. We also want to say thanks to Ron Babbs for sharing his photo of his turkey harvest the second day into the Indiana bow season. Ron has been with us since the start. He continues to support us, and we just want to say thank you, Ron, and thanks for promoting us and sticking with us. Good job on the turkey. I know you're chasing a big buck. I hope you get him down, and as soon as you do, send us the picture, buddy. We can't wait to see it. Thanks for tuning in with us at trailtheoutdoors.com. We hope you all have a safe and joyful hunting season, and may the arrows fly straight.